All right. I want to welcome everybody to another episode of Levi's U Sports Talk. First off, I want to start off by thanking my sponsors, Justin Womack and Steve Aguado. Justin Womack for the chain. Y'all can see it a little bit. There goes the chain y'all see back there, and Steve Aguado for the banner. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. So I start. We want to welcome a pitcher, third baseman from Corpus Christi, and she plays for Impact Gold Gunz. Want to welcome Addie Juarez to the show.
Hi, guys.
So, Addie, at what age did you start playing softball, and what made you want to play softball?
I started playing softball. I played Little League first, but I really wasn't interested in it. I started in tennis, and then I just I just played softball for my dad. He wanted to play it.
Okay. And did you like see people playing before to even have an idea of it, or y'all just started?
I saw people play it. Yeah, I saw people play it from like older people, like older high school people, and that's it.
Okay. And at what age did you start pitching?
Probably around like late 10, early 20s.
Okay, and it was that something like right away you wanted to do, or did you just be like, okay, it looked like I can have the ball in my hand a lot, so I wanna pick this up.
Yeah, I watched Rachel Garcia pitch like in the West College series, and like I wanted to be a pitcher after her from her.
Okay, okay, good. That's a good role model. Would you like look
Mhm.
at her and do you like pick up things that she do?
Yeah, I would watch like some drill that she would do, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. And how often do you practice pitching? Like not like at practice or pitching lessons, just something like on your own.
I practice pitching maybe like 3 times a week.
Okay. And that's like at home?
Yes, at home.
Okay. And who help you with that? Who makes sure that you're doing the right things and not just out there just throwing pitches?
I But my dad, he pushed me to always do the right stuff, and
No. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you said Rachel Garcia, right, was your favorite pitcher?
yeah.
And like just watching her pitch, right? What's some things that you took from her to put inside, like for you to work on?
I think maybe just she always had a good mental game, and she didn't let anything get to her. So I always like try to have a good mental game, and like she was just consistent, and like I was always trying to be consistent as well.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, consistency is the key, right?
Yes,
Especially in this game, because if you're not consistent and then you start messing up and doing stuff, so then yeah, that's always good to be consistent. Always good to be consistent. And what's some things that you do or you tell yourself, um, maybe in the game while you pitching, right? Let's say you threw two that you thought would be strikes, and they end the umpire calling balls. Like how do you take those?
I I used to like get mad because they were like right down the middle, but now I just like say it's okay, just try to find a strike zone, and just work from there.
Mm, okay. What type of leader would you call yourself?
Probably encouraging, yes.
Okay. So let's say you have a teammate that's, kind of been in a slump or struggling, what's something that you would tell her in that moment?
I would just say that it's okay, keep your head up. You always have a next at bat or like anything else, and don't let it get to you.
Okay. What's your favorite pitch? What's your favorite pitch that you like to throw and your least favorite pitch that you like to throw?
My favorite pitch is curve, and my least is screw.
Okay. And why is it that? Is it just certain things that maybe you need to work on, make it your least favorite, or it's just, one that is like I don't throw it as much. So
I think it's just like the way the body moves for screw. It's just hard, so I need to work on like feeling fluent in it.
okay, okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. What are some short term and long term goals that you have for yourself going into, the summer and then into next season?
Probably some short term goals are just keep working hard and try to achieve try to always be the best of yourself. And long term goals, uh, probably find a good school to who will need you, who have an impact, you have an impact on.
Okay, that's good. That's good for you to be thinking, that far ahead, like looking so somebody teaching you right, right? You look for a school that fits you, not just a school just because, the name of it. Oh, I want to go there. Yes, that's true, but you also want to go somewhere and make an impact when you land there, what's one thing that you can think of that a coach has helped you with during your time playing softball? It could be from when you first started until now.
Um, Always have confidence in myself, never get down.
Okay. And what coach was it that told you that?
Coach Gunz, Coach Gunz, my coach right now.
Okay. Shout out to Coach Gunz. I saw him once. We played against the 12U team, the one that just went over. So I got to not actually meet him, but I did, meet him. So and I watched him. We played against him, and I watched him coach, and he really gets into it.
Yeah, yes.
Let's say a little girl comes up to you, never played softball before. She just watched you play. You pitch one great game, right? And she was like, "Hey, I want to start playing softball. What's something that you can tell me to motivate me?"
Never give up and always believe in yourself that you can. Never have anyone tell you otherwise.
Hmm. Like that's good. That's a good one. That's a real good one, right? Because at a younger age, right,
Mhm.
coaches can just tell you certain things, and you think like, okay, yeah, that's good. When really and truly, it's not right. Right. What's some tournaments that y'all have coming this summer?
So we have Colorado Sparkler coming up, and this weekend we have a little local tournament just to prepare ourselves for Colorado.
Okay. Are you excited to go to Colorado? Colorado, will it be your first time?
But this will be my second time.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Okay. What's one thing you like the most about traveling to those tournaments, such like Colorado?
I guess having spending time with parents and the car rides and just, being with my teammates and coaches.
Okay, that gives y'all more time to bond.
Yeah.
Y'all be together a little bit more, right? What's your why? Like, like why do you play softball?
I think I just love the sport. I always put in work. I always try to be the best of myself. Like if I mess up, I want to do it immediately again. I always try to be the best of myself.
Okay, okay. And being a pitcher, I know you have to spend countless hours practicing on your craft while being a pitcher. But also, if you're playing third base, you have to practice on that. So, and then also hitting, right? So, how do you balance your time around all those three?
I usually just work on infield dailies, so I can get my glove work going, and then pitching, just do drills on my release point and spins. Just work on my spin. That's it.
Okay, okay. And then hitting, you just mix it in right in the middle, right?
Yeah.
That's good. So, how is it, playing softball in Corpus?
It's actually pretty fun. We have a good group of athletes here, and it's fun. It like everyone knows each other and it's good. Like it's fun.
Okay. If it was one thing that you could tell Coach Gunz, what would it be?
Thank you for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to do the best I can.
Okay. And like your parents, right? You know, they take you to practice, they have to take you to school, all this. Spend the amount of money they have to spend, trust me, you know, I know. so what's something that you would tell your parents, you know, just seeing them go through all that?
Thank you for spending like hours to work with me and dealing with like my attitude when it wasn't the best and just putting in all your effort to like where I am right now.
Okay. And you know, this game, the softball, it's you know, it's about a lot of failures. You most of the time you fail more than you like succeed or do good, you know, which is not a bad thing. It's
Yeah.
something that you can learn from, right? So let's say you're having problems, right? Your pitching is just not on point this weekend. You know, it's just a bad weekend for you, which is okay being your age, right? So how do you handle that type of situation?
I would just tell myself it's okay. Just it's in the past, and now you know what to work on from now. Like what's not working. Like now you know what to work on.
Okay. And as in your teammates, what type of teammates do you have? Do you have really good teammates? Which I'm pretty sure you do, but
Yeah,
I just want to hear your take on your teammates.
I have really fun, loving teammates. Like we all love each other and we're all close. There's no anyone being left out. It's all like a tight family. It really is.
Okay. And do y'all do like a lot of team bonding and things like that?
Yes, yes, we do.
Okay. Okay. And being a pitcher, right? You know, you have to really have build chemistry with your catcher, and not only just one catcher, you have to do it with all the. I don't know how many catchers y'all have, but you have to, you know, build a bond of chemistry with all of them because you never know who's going to be behind, you know, catching for you. So, what is that like for you to just to make sure you have good chemistry with your catchers?
I mean, I just like talk to them, get to know them, and like we just start talking about like some pitching and catching and like our favorite stuff, and then like we start like getting to know each other, and have a good chemistry.
Okay, okay. And I have my favorite question I have for y'all is which friend or teammate would you like to see on the podcast? But you're gonna have to help me get them on the podcast.
Uh, probably. Hmm, good question. Um, probably Ellie. Ellie Bazan.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Well, we got to work on getting Ellie on. So we
Yes.
got to reach out to Ellie and her parents to see if she would want to do something like this. Okay, well, you know, I really appreciate it, right? This is something that I try to build. I'm trying to build for girls y'all age. You know, I'm in Houston. It's real nice that you reached out, you know, and want to be a part of this podcast. So, I mean, that's really a pre. I know it's people like somebody that I don't have no idea who you are, right? And you saw it and you reached out. Like, I really appreciate that. You know, like it's good to get the support, you know, from people from all around. So I really appreciate you for taking the time out and being on the podcast.
Of course. Thank you for having me on this podcast.
Okay, and don't you just because you done it once, you don't have to stop. Future
Yes.
after the summer, you want to have something, you know, that you done, you want to talk about is right away. You can just reach out and we can jump on again with no problem.
Yes. Thank you. I
All
will.
right, all right. You have a good one. I appreciate it.
You too.
All right.